Okay, so I want to talk about conditionals. We have, this is code for later, we have an if and an if else. Now the if is if some condition is true, do whatever we place inside the if. And if else is if the condition is true, then put whatever we want inside, then do whatever we put inside here if it's true. But if it's false, else, if it's not true, otherwise, do whatever is in the else. And so I'm going to do both for you. And I cheated and I put the code here. But if I can show you where I got it, the forever loop is in the control, the if is in the control, the key sensing has these keys. So you can say if the space bar is pressed, and I'll explain what this code means, and then say hello is in the looks. So what did I want to do? I want to constantly look out for spacebar, and as soon as the spacebar gets pressed, say hello. So if the spacebar gets pressed, you say hello, and I put it in this loop this forever loop that's constantly waiting, and if at any point the spacebar gets pressed, it says hello. So let's see. So now I'm going to hit my spacebar, and it says hello. But now I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it to the goodbye one. So let's stop this. And now I want to do if the spacebar is pressed, we say hello. Otherwise, what are we going to say? Yep, we're going to say goodbye. Bye. So if the spacebar is pressed, we say hello. Otherwise, we say bye. So I'm going to hit the flag, and it's saying bye. Why is it saying bye? Because the spacebar isn't pressed. It's checking, is the spacebar pressed? No. So say goodbye. But if I press it, which I just did, it switches to hello. But it's in a forever loop, so it's constantly doing it over and over again, and I'm hitting the spacebar a lot. So you can see it. As soon as I press the spacebar, it says hello, and otherwise, but it's constantly looking as if it's not, it says goodbye. Now, this is obviously a weird example of something you probably wouldn't use it for, but you can think about cases where you would use a conditional. If someone hits the edge and wins the race, say, whoa, you won. So you can think about cases, otherwise you lost. You can think about cases where if else comes in handy, and conditionals come in handy in programming all the time. Let's say I'm doing grades. If someone's grade is above a 60, I say, yes, you passed. And if someone is lower than a 60, I say, I'm so sorry, you failed. So these are just common if else and ifs, and you won't necessarily have them in forever loops. You might just be checking someone's grade, and if the grade is over 60, you say you passed the course. So this is just examples of conditionals that you are going to use again and again in programming.